Hello Scorpio, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of April 2020, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of March and see what in store for you for the month of April. So the first card for you presenting the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the Ten of Spades. So it looks like the beginning of the month, I think you already know that this is coming. It looks like that there is a ending taking place, possibly in your workplace. Maybe if you ending contracts, work contracts that you have gone through, so for a year or so or a few years. So it looks like that you are knowing this is coming. So there's no surprises or there's no like immediate stuff that you needed to do, like out of the blue they just laid you off, but this is something that is known already. So there's nothing like so kind of element of surprise, like a death card in some way. So this card is actually speak to you that you have to prepare for this. So if you haven't done your work, so just yeah, do whatever you want, do whatever you can to finish those before the end of this contract. If you are like this is something like a graduation on some point, this can also be implemented or applicable for you in some way. But I do see that most of you will be like ending the contract based projects or contract based work or jobs and everything. So this can be like an end of a temporary contract that you already know about. So the next that you are presenting the influence card towards the middle of the month, you have the Five of Heart. I think this kind of ending is actually making you a bit sad in some way, like having some loss or grief and all of that. I do not see it for all of you, but it just looks like that if you have somebody that you love, maybe they are, yeah, possibly pass away, but there's an ending here. So just be careful on that, and if you have somebody you love, just take care of them before it's too late. So, but I think this look like that there is an element of regret in your readings here towards the middle of the month. This can be like maybe you love what you do in the company that you are working in the past, and also right now, for instance. But maybe they don't want you to they don't want to continue with your contract. They don't want to extend your contract. That's the reason why. But you already know everything, like people love what you do, and everyone is like helpful, and you like everything, the environments, everything, but unfortunately you don't get extended. And that's the reason why you need to finish up everything and then go away from the company that you work right now. So there's element of regret, there's element of loss, and maybe you lost your job and things like that, or maybe you lost your loved one and so on. But just be careful, be mindful that not everything is lost. So if this is a job for you, your job is not your life. So your family is still there for you, your spouse, your kids, your parents, everyone, from friends, everybody is still with you. So don't be feeling judged by what people say, what people feel, but more about how do you feel. Those things is much more important. So the next card that you are representing the past position of your spread, you have the Five of Spades. So you get the double five here. So it looks like that this is significant. So the thing is that with this card, it looks like that in the past you may have engaged with some conflicts or disagreement with some of your colleagues. That may also leads to this termination or anything like that. Like you just have to be mindful on what you speak, and also be mindful on what you can do or you can say to other people, because sometimes you never know, like these people are actually wanting you to help you or not, and then they just throwing you out of the water and then just reporting you to the management and everything, and then suddenly you are out of the job. So don't be like that. So just have to be more careful on what you say sometimes. So let's say the next card that you are representing the things that you learned from the past. You have the Seven of Hearts. So the Seven of Hearts here indicates that I think most of the things that you have gone through is actually a little bit uncertain, you know. From this card is actually combined with the Five of Spades. It looks like that you have gone through this conflict because maybe, you know, like people from the other company like giving you some choices. Maybe you get a job offer elsewhere and you were uncertain about taking that opportunity or not because you like the job that you are currently working for, but maybe the offer it pays more, you know, like it gives more money, but you aren't certain if this job is actually good for you, or maybe like the job is actually what you like to do, or the job that actually uh, giving you satisfaction that you are currently have. So maybe this kind of things that you are regretting because maybe once you move to another job, to the new job in some way, you are not fully satisfied. You know, like you miss those type of feelings that you get working with people in the past in your previous company that actually helping you a lot, you know, in your current place, in your current situations. So you just be mindful on that, you know. Don't be foolish to just throw everything before you think things through. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Ace of Diamond. I think the opportunity that comes your way with this card is actually more than one opportunity. It looks like that many opportunities are actually presented on the table for you. Maybe there's a company A, B, C, and D, and everything that you are getting hired from, which is very unusual. But if that is happening in your life, then you needed to choose one of them. You cannot work for many of those companies at one. You only have one person here. So it's better to find the perfect opportunity that are most suitable for you rather than, you know, choosing any of them completely different than what you are doing. So if you get a lot of offer, doesn't mean anything, you know, because you ended up with one option, with one company. You cannot just you know, like throwing all of your CV to any of the company and then they are interested in you and giving you an offer, but in the end they just you don't take all of them, obviously, because only one that can fit you the most. So just be mindful on that. Just letting go on an opportunity that is not fit to your interests. So the next card that you are representing the future cards towards the end of the month, you have the Three of Spades. So this card is, I do not see it as a very negative card, but if this is happening with you, it looks like that maybe you know, some of the things that you have been, you know, presented in the past or promised in the past, maybe it didn't come true in the future or by the end of the month. It looks like that maybe when the HR told you the new company that you are hired for is actually giving you, like, you will get a bonus after a few months after, I mean, the first month that you are on board, but it's actually not, you know, like those type of cheating going on, you know, like this kind of, you know, empty promises. So you just have to be mindful on what you get and make sure that you documented everything before, you know, you sign, you know. You just have to be careful and take everyone else's words as what they are and just tell them straight away. You know, those things sometimes happen, and that's also your rights to talk to them and like demand those promises again. So lastly, here to clarify the whole reading, at the bottom of the deck you have the Two of Diamond. So the Two of Diamonds here is actually very good. So you will not be bored this month because you will be getting very busy. So just be prepared on taking some rest, and also like making a quite a good balance in your sleep and also in your personal life with your work life, because this month might be a bit scary for some people to just you know work. They just don't do anything else, right? Like enjoying your life, and also go out and have some fun with your families and friends, and your parents as well. So be mindful on that and just take it as it is. So I think that's overall readings here. It looks like positive. Just be mindful on what you say, because people are not really 100% in their words. So just have to be mindful on taking their words, and then demanding it back as they are mature. So I think that's overall readings here. I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you do like it, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notification every time we publish a new video. If you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email, and see you next month. Thank you.